Black Myth WuKong has a deep skill tree that allows you to reset for free at any time and pick a build on how you want to play the game. So, very exciting stuff. We're going to be doing guides on how to unlock things faster and so much more. But this is the beginner guide on how to get started with your skill tree, in depth details about it. And we're going to make sure you understand fully. Make sure you lock into the channel because we have giveaways and more for the community. Plus, I'm going to be streaming the game once it officially releases, and we'll see about what we could do for the community. Let's get this video going. I want to talk about the foundation in this game, aka really, it is literally called the foundation. And this is your skill tree. And in here, you're going to be able to buff things like your damage attacks, as well as your stamina, which is going to help you either dodge, run, or hit more and do more strikes. And then survival to be able to last a little longer, as they say, as she says. So let's do it. First things first, I definitely recommend for anybody trying to play the game to take your time. Don't waste all your points. The key tip that I'm going to give out is never waste all your points right away. Take a moment. After you see this video, this might help you understand why, but it's going to be critical to not overload. And the reason I bring that up is because this skill tree right here will make you decide right away. Okay, you have three stances. I have a video doing the overall view of all this, but I'll explain it very quickly. There's three different stances you can switch to anytime within a fight. Okay. You can go from smash stance, which is more just the quick hack and slash. You can go to pillar, which is going to allow you to do some ranged attack, hiding up into the sky, coming down with some really heavy duty attacks, or thrust, which is more the poking and stabbing type of gameplay. And they're all very good, but you have to stick to one at the start of the game to really be strong. And then, of course, like I told you, you can reset your points and then put them into other things so that you won't have no worries and you should be comfortable doing so. Okay. And now we're going to switch it up and talk about one of the most essential skills right here. It's called Cloud Step. You've seen this hundreds of times in the trailers. I broke it down what it does. Basically, you're able to dodge. Now, not only do you dodge, this can actually kind of stagger the enemy and confuse them. It has effects. And this skill tree right here called Cloud Step will allow you to buff up different things. One of the best things is making you faster during that. You're able to evade even better. Okay. But then it's going to leave the traps and there's continuous buffs. And again, you want to make sure you utilize this because this game doesn't have traditional blocking. Okay. And you can see right here, I increase my movement when I definitely buff up one of those skills. Now we're going to talk about immobilize. You see this over and over, and any boss fight that you've seen at some point somebody has used it. It's literally the number one tool in the game to freeze an enemy and allow you to get some damage in, whether it's backing off and healing, whether it's fighting an enemy. There's definitely a key factor to immobilize. You'll unlock this pretty early on. It's not something you get very late in the game, but the point is it's going to be critical to start upgrading that a little bit as you go. All right. And now we want to get into the stances. And like I said before in my previous video, when I talked about the stances, you have three kinds. They're very important. Don't waste all your points on one or the other. You want to be able to utilize it properly, but there also is abilities right next to the stances. If you look to the right over here, these go for all of them. Okay. So you're able to upgrade these and buff up every stance in the game. Okay. So super important. And I want to talk about exhaustion. All right. So it says each talent level slightly increases the health recovery upon using focus point. Focus points, I talked about this in my combat guide, so you probably should watch that. Basically, focus points are basically something you build up. You're watching me in my gameplay here build up all the focus points and then use it one big smash. And that's why the enemy went down, because as you see the meter on the bottom right of the screen, the focus is starting to build up and I can use it on attacks. The cool thing about what I just showed you on the skill tree is that you're able to enhance your health, increase it by using the focus. So this is going to be like a healing mechanic for you as you go. Now, I want to talk about these last 3 slots on the left over here. These are very important, and it has to do with focus as well. As you can see, the last one costs 20. And in this clip here, we only have it at 6. But basically, it's going to increase your focus all the way up to 4 if you maximize and continue to upgrade this. And by the time you finish the story, you'll probably be maxed out. There is a new game plus. I just want to confirm that so you guys can know what it is or what it isn't. Okay. One of the best skills that I personally like that can enhance you is lets you sprint while charging. So when you're charging up your weapon, you can just run away from an enemy, circle him, and then charge in with that attack. Okay. This is super critical for your fighting style, and you want to be able to utilize it as you go. And those are some of the key components, in my opinion, of what you should be focusing on and how you should go about making your build when you play. Okay. Top tier stuff, in my opinion. It's going to be a fun ride. Gotta say, this game is doing really good things by allowing us to respec this at any point. So I recommend for you to do the same. And as you go forward, we do have giveaways. I'm going to be changing up the giveaways by just giving you guys the money for a giveaway. Right. So we're going to send that directly to you for certain things that we have when it comes to games. Like, I'm going to definitely give away Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater because it's my favorite game. I want everybody to play it. But then we're going to switch up one of the giveaways and turn it into just you being able to purchase it as well. So make sure you check the comments for how that is all going. With that out of the way, I do have guides for the transformation and all of the other things. This is the beginner guide for skills, hoping that this helps you guys, and then you can be ready to lock in and make your play style. Let me know what you're interested in, what you're feeling the most so far. All right, I'll see y'all in the comments. Y'all stay blessed. Go check out the new transformation guide and more popping up right now. Peace.